if you are in the DMV area, MagFest is just around the corner, like Friday. Um, and I am recording this on a Thursday morning. You would say, yeah, I am recording this on a Thursday morning at 1:36 a.m. Um, there is a particular question that, like, I've already had two rants. One of them was about Jonathan Majors. You want to look at that? That was earlier. This one I decided to separate the two. It was supposed to be a 2-on-1, but I just like, you know what? Let's just separate the two. We're gonna roll with this. Um, there used to be this stigmatism, but that black men we overlook the black nerdy girls in high school. Like the black nerdy men always looked over the black nerdy girls in high school. I've always called bullshit on that. I still call bullshit on that. And the only reason I call bullshit on that because I don't think y'all ever put yourself out there. Like I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's like you think a man that's into anime and he see a cute girl that's into anime as well, you think he's not gonna shoot that shot? I don't I don't believe the stigma that y'all that black black male nerds overlook the black women nerds, black girl nerds. Like I don't. And a lot of now a lot of women, they give their reasons because y'all was looking at the quote unquote popular girls in the band, but it's just like, and I still call bullshit for a couple reasons why I call bullshit. One, if we was attracted to the popular girls, obviously they looked a certain way and y'all didn't. The geek the sheep thing is a thing, but even then, like, and this is coming from a man that I knew a couple of nerd girls, knew a couple of girls that was into anime. Um, some of y'all don't look like the way y'all do in high school. All right, if y'all go, some of y'all know this. If y'all look at yourself in high school, you be like, "Oh my god, I was such a nerd," and y'all really ain't developing to the women y'all become now. And I always, for some reason, nerd slash anime girls, y'all developing y'all 20s. I know this because also with the art school, I knew a couple girls that was just like they didn't glow up until like they hit 20, 21 when they start growing hips and start figure out what they want to wear and they start having jobs and what do they do. A lot of y'all didn't y'all didn't find yourself until y'all was in your 20s. Let's be real. Even some of you women that are into anime, y'all didn't really find it. And just be real, a lot of y'all look really good, especially the ones that cosplay. Y'all really look good. And then y'all just grew up into that body of yours. Some of y'all don't look like the way y'all did in high school. Some people did, maybe, but a lot of y'all didn't. Now, if you now if y'all have to be honest, a lot of you women don't shoot your shots. If y'all was interested in the boys that like animes, y'all obviously didn't shoot your shots. Y'all didn't make yourself known because it's just like we won't. Because even and I told the story about the girl that I had a crush on. I didn't know she had a crush on me until we fucking moved. Until she moved fucking out town and all that other stuff. She went to I think she went to Hagerstown. I told the story before. Um Girl that was into anime. She told me about my first anime convention, Otakon, and that was in Baltimore. I took my man Clarence and my whole day was trying to find her and see her and some shit like that. I didn't see her to the rave at night. Still one of the greatest, still one of the greatest times of my life. I literally skipped work. Yeah, that's the short one. I know it since high school. Had a crush on her 11th grade, 12th grade. Wanted to ask her to the prom. She moved. You know, try to get through that story. But even then, I didn't know she didn't like me back until hell when she left, and then we you know uh I found her on MySpace. Yes, MySpace. That's how old it was. I think it was out of MySpace or the very beginnings of Facebook. But I'm gonna assume it's MySpace. But yeah, uh, but as far as some girl now, there's another stigma that a lot of women that that for sure. I just think y'all really never really put yourself out there to like for a man to really like show interest to y'all. Like y'all, some of you anime women were very introverted, and y'all didn't know how if a man liked you or not, and all the other stuff. So you kind of like just put yourself up in the show. I believe that. Yeah, a lot of you women gonna say bullshit, but I bullshit you not. Like some of y'all don't even know how to talk to men, even though y'all look good. Y'all don't even know how to talk to men. Y'all don't even like approaching men. So there's no reason for that. Uh, for y'all even to say some shit like that. That's one thing. Um, Two, and I believe this. Uh, the obviously the first one was y'all didn't look like the way in high school, and two, and this more or less goes along too because a lot of black women ask this: how come every time when a woman's into anime, y'all have to ask them all these like intricate ass questions that you got to be a diehard fan to know. For one, I've always said this. Um, if you let's just say you are into anime and like he wants to be the one, it's just the guy that usually like wants to give you all the uh like get into real deep into it. They try to use it as a flex. Oh, did you know about why this and that and all that other stuff? Or oh, you like Dragon Ball Z? Okay, what was Piccolo wearing during the Cell games? It's like, nigga, what the fuck? Questions like that. Um, oh, you're in the Gundam Wing. Name all the five Gundam. Name all the five Gundam main protagonists. All the other stuff, and you be like, I just like the, I just like, those type, right? So those, they always say, yo, why do gotta answer? Now, two things I always is one thing I always say, maybe two, that it really sticks out. The one is so they can flex on you because they want to show you their anime knowledge about that certain type of anime, and most people like flexing that on you, that anime knowledge. And then like if you learn something from it, they go just say, oh yeah, I told her this, or I told her this and all that other stuff, about this knowledge and shit. That's the first thing. Most dudes use that to flex. Second of all, and this is important, a lot of anime was targeted towards boys. It's the same thing with video games. You could throw that in with video games too, because women's like, oh, I'm a gamer. It was like, you're not really a gamer and all that other shit. And people understand it's like, oh, why do I have to prove that I'm a gamer, or why do I got to prove that I like anime? And I tell people, first things first, anime and video games both were very highly, highly promoted to young boys. Yes, I know Sailor Moon exists. Yes, that is one anime about about an all female cast, and dudes love that too. And then name, uh, you have Sailor Moon, and I forgot what magical. I forgot what type of anime. I think that's called the Magical Girl anime, right? Compared to all the showing animes that's not only on the Cartoon Network, on Kids WB, on Fox, right? Your Pokemon. That's a showing anime. I know girls love Pokemon, but that is a showing anime. It's about a young boy. You have your Yu-Gi-Ohs. You have your Dragon Ball Z, especially Dragon Ball Z. those are shoulders. Your Naruto's, your One Pieces, um, every other your Rurouni Kenshins. I don't know if that's really a show in anime, but it's more or less progressed. That's always been talking to man. Your Techimuyo, your first most people that's the first ever harem anime. Yes, Techimuyo was targeted towards men. Yes, even with because this one dude with seven hot chicks, seven hot alien space alien. It's like a man's fantasy, right? So a lot of anime and video games was promoted towards men. That's why I like when women got into the spaces and it seems like, oh, this thing is really overtly sexual and all that other stuff. It's like no shit was never meant for back in the 90s and early 2000s, it never was really meant to, how can I say this? It was never pushed on women. It was more or less pushed on little boys. Same thing with comic books. Yes, I know women read comic books too, but it was pushed on men. It was pushed on young boys. Like that's why I tell people like, look at all the showing animes that's on TV right now. It's like you like Naruto, you like Naruto. Hell, even now, like yes, I know more women are more vocal about it, but let's really look. Attack on Titan. That really look like something like Attack on Titan, and I know people like Attack on Titan. Inuyasha. Now, I know the women love Inuyasha, but especially Shishomaru. They love themselves to Shishomaru or any great hair motherfucker. But yeah, all those. It's pushed towards men. It's like if you ever look at the commercials, the way they promote it is definitely pushed towards to what a man would like. It's like um it's too like it's too like I said, you have your Sailor Moons, and that was pushed towards women, and then you had your magical girls capture Sakura or some shit like that. All that was pushed towards women, all that, but that's like a very minute. Everything else, and maybe Hamtaro, because girls love Hamtaro, but like I said, I know dudes that fucking like Hamtaro too, because it was cute. But a lot of that, especially like video games and anime, it was pushed towards men because obviously men was the most viewers, and then obviously even Power Rangers. Yes, Power Rangers is beloved by both men and women. Like you got your Pink Ranger, you got your Yellow Ranger. But let's be real, it was the boys that's going out there practicing karate moves, and they see Tommy go say say Kimberly, yes, a lot of women can look up Kimberly, but Kimberly was also a lot of first crush. Mine was Aisha. I love me some Aisha. And seeing her at the convention, I had a big ass smile. I know this because I'm a big ass Power Rangers fan. And I was one of the dudes that every time I did some fake karate in a fucking playground, I was fucking, I'm a Black Ranger. Even doing the hip hop keto shit. Otherwise, I was being Tommy and going, see, rest in peace, Jason David Frank. But like, and here's the thing: when men we like something, we're very expressive about it. That's why you saw niggas like going out and we trying to turn super. Look at the video of dude trying to turn Super Saiyan. That's us. We're very expressive about what we fucking like, and it's not even. You don't even have to go with anime. Look at sports. When Jordan was popular and niggas was at the court, he was like Jordan to the point where now it's like Kobe. When we was playing football and you catch a football over another motherfucker, you got mossed. You got more. It's like monster, a monster. When we like something, you see it in our faces. We like it. We want to know everything about it. You want to know the lore, the stories, and all that other stuff. Not saying women don't, but a lot of men. And then we share this among ourselves. And niggas starts fucking clubs about it. They starts forums about it online and all that other shit. You don't see that many women in their spaces. And that's why a lot of when and that's why ladies And this was very long winded. I apologize. Ladies, this is why when men ask you about any anime, and I told my little sister this too, because she loves herself some anime. Hell, she put me on some animes that I don't say this some shit like that. But even her after like, yo, these are the things that why men are kind of skeptical when we hear a woman like anime. One, these are male filled spaces, but two, it's just like y'all wasn't out there getting your ass with motherfuckers doing Naruto runs. I never did that shit either. Like I said, I was more of a Power Ranger person, and I was over there yelling kicks and all that other shit. Um, Motherfuckers trying to be Super Saiyans and some shit like that, and then you got other motherfuckers Naruto running in the fucking halls and other shit. Those were dudes doing that. I have not yet seen a female ever do that shit because y'all know that you would look goofy doing that. I've never seen a girl ever, ever do some of the shit that the males do. Like going out there and like in Dragon Balls and try to turn Super Saiyan and some shit like that. That's some shit. That's some shit I've never seen. If I saw more women do that, then I definitely would um, try to sway. Oh yeah, women watch anime. Now I know that women watch anime, but like I said, I talk to women. I don't have a problem with talking to women because they always say, "Oh, you into anime?" And usually my shit is just like, "Yo, what you into?" And they tell me, some people I know they're in the Death Note, they're in the Attack on Titan, they're the, they like the Dragon Ball Z. Um, I don't know what the women mostly like, but like I said, but it's very evident. It's like even like I said, even if we're basketball fans, you don't ever girl go Candace Parker. No, they go Kobe. You're like, ooh. You're like Shaq in the post. You don't ever hear Lisa Leslie. Leslie. Leslie throw a hook shot. You go Leslie. You throw a hook shot. You go, oh, that's the Kareem Sky hook. Now, shout out to these women because obviously these women are very, very talented. But there's a reason why y'all never get the pay raise. Oh, that's why I say that. I don't talk about the WNBA. But anyway, as far as women go, that's why a lot of dudes ask you the things they ask you. Now, I'm going to be at the. If not, I'm gonna try to make this manifest because I was just want to look at all the baddies that come out there and dress and all that other stuff. So I feel like it's gonna be a blast. But if you really want to know, like why y'all talk like that and all that other stuff, and why y'all never really got the attention for some male nerds when y'all was younger, and they always like the popular girls and some shit like that. You never made yourself open, or you oversell yourself, and that's where I'm going to end it. Till then, my name is Mosquito Fly, and I'm out. Peace.